Welcome to my channel, David Tech. In previous videos I show you how to download your BLE if you have the latest firmware of Xiaomi. That will allow you to create and upload your own custom firmware. In today's video I will show you how to modify all the parameters in 3 different ways so you can have your own firmware. If you want to see the previous video, I will leave you here a card. Just click on it and you will see how easy it is to do it. No more talking, I just let you with the video. See you at the end. Bye. Well, first we go to this website, m365.com. We have several options to create our custom firmware. We are going to check the M365 Pro faces. This is a Spanish website, but it's very complete. I want to show you in this website the different possibilities to do the custom firmware. So here, as you see, you can do it with the constant power of the engine and modifying the current. Here in this other website, which is in English, you only can modify the currents for the sport mode. You cannot create your own firmware using the constant. So first of all, let's go to back to this site. Go to the files, go to Documents Hack, and here you will find Power's constant calculator. So if you open this, you could see that the default power for the scooter is 51,000. You can choose your hour power constant, let's say 44,000, and you will get the current values that you need to add for your custom firmware. 44,000 is a very safe number, and you won't have any problem. You will get the values for sport and drive mode, as well for the brake lever. So let's create our custom firmware with 44,000 as a power constant. Let's go to the website, to the M365 Pro faces, which is for the current modification. First of all, I will disable the curves. You put a high value, 40. That means that it won't be enabled until you reach 40, which is impossible, so will be off. Better for safety for the engine. Here I will modify the maximum speed to 37 to remove the limitation, and the current I will enable the hack, copy the values that the calculator provided to us, the maximum current and the minimum as well. And this will give more power to the sport mode. But as I said, it's safe. I tested myself and for more than 1 year and works fine. Here I modify the maximum speed for the drive mode. I will increase a little bit, but at this point of time you cannot modify the current for the drive mode. As well, the eco mode you can't modify. The brake lever, as you see in the calculator, you have some values, which basically means that the curves will be enabled depending on how hard you press the lever. So if you put 130, that means that you will have to press very hard the lever to enable the curves. As well, the minimum current for go live and the maximum. I'm modifying according with the calculator, but this is not important. You can just leave it as default and you will be fine. This is the minimum speed to start working when you kick off. And then a few little tweaks that you can do, like the limits of the voltage. So when the battery by default is 34, will reduce the power. I'm modifying to 30, so up to 30 the scooter will have the power fully from the engine. And here this is important for people using the 10 inches tires. For default, this is the setup is is for the 8.5 inches wheels, but if you enable this hack and you put 315, the firmware will be customized for your 10 inches tires. That's very important if you have changed your tires. After modify all the parameters, we only have to finish the firmware, and for that you need to click on this button here and you will get the file that you can later on update to your scooter. Let's use the English website. In this one we have a few less options, but you can use it as well. Here I will do the same stuff. I will disable the curves. This is totally up to you. As I said, this is for custom firmware. You can just try different values and see how the values works for you. Depends on your weight, if you have a lot of up the hills or not. You need to modify the values. Those values that I'm putting here are working for me. I'm quite heavy and the scooter is going fine. As well, as higher as you go with the power in the sport mode, the more battery will be consumed, so you need to find the balance for yourself. As you can see here, not all the options are available in this website to create your custom firmware, so it's up to you to use this website or the other one. Maybe the first one that we saw, even though it's in Spanish only or French or Russian, it's really easy to use and you will have way more options to create your own firmware custom. If you have any doubt with the Spanish, you just can leave a comment and I will be more than happy to solve the doubt. When you create your firmware here, you click on patch and you will have the file as well. And now we are gonna try the third way to create the custom firmware. We are going to use the power constant. So first of all I want to show you the calculator. You have the Excel file and you have this website that I will leave the link below. It's very simple. You need to put the constant power that you want to transform and you will get the values. As you can see, it's exactly the same as the Excel file. Both are giving the same result, so you can use both. You will have the links below. And you can change to the M360 normal, not the Pro as well. This calculator had both models. Let's go to the Pro. Let's try different value. Let's say 30,000. 30,000, as you see, is marked in red. That means that it's not safe for the engine. The bats are going over 1500, which can burn your scooter. So I would say that stay over 3840 minimum if you want to have a healthy scooter for a long time. I always try to be safe and go around 42, 44. So let's go to the tab for the power constant. It's basically the same. You can choose different setups. I will choose Conga, for example, which is the 1.5.5. As you can see, I'm not changing the currents because I don't have the option here, because we are going to change the power constant, which will affect all the modes in the scooter. That's why I would recommend to use the current way to do it, because it's only affecting the sport mode. It will be safer for your scooter. Anyway, here you have the power constant. By default is 51,000, and you have different options. Saying there that you have to be over 38,000 for safety. So as I said before, over 40 you should be fine. I will try with 44, 42. It's usually what I'm using and is tested for a long time and is working just fine. You can modify more tweaks here, the battery level as well, and then you click on this button here and you will have again the file. So now you need to go back to your M365 Downgrade app, connect your scooter, select the file you want your custom firmware, and click on Flash Bin. The app will start loading the file to the scooter. In a few seconds you will have your custom firmware version for your scooter up and running. You see, there are different ways to do it. There are two websites mainly. One is in Spanish, Russian and French, but you have a lot of options there, so it's kind of very handy. The other one, the English one, only allows you to modify the current, as you saw in the video, but it's still working as well. I would recommend to try different values, try the scooters on the street, and see what works the best for you. If you have any doubt or you have any problem, just let me know in the comments, and if you like the video, please subscribe and ring the bell, so that will help me a lot to continue with these videos. Thank you very much again. See you in the next video, guys. Bye.